There's a motherfucking fly.
In this motherfucking shed.
There sure is. So if you hear a buzzing, I'm sure you won't, but it's annoying.
Yeah, well, if you hear us freak out, it touched us.
It keeps landing on me. It likes me.
Hate
Chell's gonna get it.
Ooh, get it, girl.
Get it, babe.
She's gonna fucking knock this bitch
She's
over.
like, I've been bred for this moment.
She's like, I'm gonna be real still.
My old lady dog decided to follow us into the shed. And it's like lava degrees, but she doesn't seem to mind.
No, she sure doesn't.
She gonna get that fly for us, though.
She might eat that fly. Anything. My cat cares about flies, but like my dogs couldn't give a fuck.
Chip will fucking launch herself in the air like goddamn Shamu to catch a fly. It is
sky raisins.
The best.
Yeah, I offered her a pepperoni the other day, and I was like handing it to her, and then she snapped to the side and ate a fly real quick before coming to eat this, and I was like, what the fuck?
She's like, hold on, duty calls.
Yeah, whack.
God damn!
Have you seen her jump yet? It's the funniest thing ever.
No. It was just a little, like, a little hop. Yeah.
Oh, Chell's like,
two little front feet.
She's got to be 90-something pounds. And to see that woman jump, she tries.
That's so funny.
She tries. She gets some air. But it is not a controlled landing.
I'll bet. Yeah.
It's a disaster. Like, you're like, whoa! She'll get the fly, but she'll fuck some shit up in the process.
She just body slammed onto the table.
Yup.
Oh, it's funny.
So how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm great.
Aw, give me your goddamn.
Oh, okay. Get ready for this one.
Oh,
you kind of
okay.
already know it, but not too long ago, I threw my son a birthday party with lots of fun adventures.
Yes.
And part of that was a treasure hunt. And part of the treasure hunt was each time they found a fucking clue, everybody got a little prize, right?
Yeah.
So I had
Which was a blast, by the way. You did a great job.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without your help.
You could have.
I could not have. You and Nora, you guys were helping wrangle all those kids. I would have been stressed.
Every time I walked by someone, people would be like, Stacey's so fun.
That
and I was
makes
like, I know.
my heart so fucking happy. And honestly, I needed to hear that after all of that because that was so much work. But it was worth it. I love it, right? Anyway, so part of that thing was there were little prizes everywhere, right? So I did what any red-blooded American would do, and I ordered all the prizes through Jeff Bezos, a.k.a. Amazon.
Yep.
And I did it just in the nick of time where I would have 2 days for delivery, right?
Perfect.
We
don't procrastinate. We get shit done.
That's right. And I feel like I did it early by doing it 2 days early. Like,
honestly.
I still had time for shit to go sideways, which in fact it did, because it was supposed to ship and it said delayed shipment. And I was like, that's not a good look.
They never come when they're delayed.
Uh-huh. And it was the day before the party. And I said to Lee, should I go get more prizes at the store in case this doesn't come through? And he said no. And I didn't listen to him, right?
Yeah.
And then I went off and I got us extra prizes, which I'm so glad I did because the prizes didn't come in time. Well, guess what fucking arrived at my doorstep yesterday?
Oh,
like a week too late. Because I went on Amazon and I canceled my order. I was like, you didn't give it to me in time. It's been fun. It was like, if you don't get it the next day, you can cancel. And I didn't. So I canceled. I never got the email saying that my cancel was not approved. Because who the fuck says you can't approve a cancel? You did not deliver your goods to me on time.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking to.
On the
but
day I fucking needed it.
Isn't motherfucking Stacy. On the day of my son's birth?
Get
out of here.
The day of his birth?
You dare to ask me for a favor? Get out of here. No, give me my money, right?
Yeah.
Failed to see that until I started getting all these Amazon packages like yesterday, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I open it, candy cigarettes. I'm like, that would have been sick. The next package, Pop Rocks. I'm like, fucking, who needs 50 packs of Pop Rocks now, bitch? Nobody. What are we doing?
Oh, no.
What are we doing? The other one, 37 fidget spinners. I'm like,
oh, my God.
The prize boxes are about to be popping at the kids' school this year because we all know my ass isn't going to go return that shit to fucking the Kohl's return box or wherever I got to do it.
Right.
But I'm
give me
so
a chore?
mad.
No, thank you.
I'm so mad. It came so late. Like, his birthday was a week ago.
Yeah.
And it all just got here. And I wasn't allowed to cancel it.
And they didn't let you cancel it. Like, no, it didn't arrive. I don't need it anymore.
I feel like I should get my money back and get to keep the shit at this point.
I agree.
Meanwhile, I fucking went to the grocery store and I did drive-up delivery. And when I got my shit, I opened it and the oranges were moldy. There was like 3 moldy oranges or some shit in there. I know, because somebody else fucking shopped for them. And I went into the app and I said, refund. And they said, yes, immediately. That's what I expect from fucking Jeff motherfucking Bezos.
Right.
These billionaires and their bullshit.
Like he needs your fucking $20.
Oh, I'm so
Get outta
irritated.
Fuck that guy.
Anyway, I am now the proud owner of Pop Rocks cigarettes and Fidget spinners.
Actually, I kind of made out on this, too, because now
Yeah.
I'm the proud owner of candy cigarettes, and I
Right.
haven't had those in so long.
In a million years.
I immediately just wanted to roll it up in my sleeve, but
Yeah.
couldn't.
Yeah, because you don't have sleeves.
Yeah, you know.
I know. My kids were like, oh my gosh. And then my younger one was like, POV, I roll up to school like this. But he's like going, like when he smokes. Pretends to smoke.
They don't understand it yet.
Funniest shit I've ever seen. I love it. I
That's
love
funny.
it. Anyway, that's my goddamn. What's yours?
That's a good goddamn. My goddamn is that the Jeep, guys, she's back.
She's back?
She's back, baby.
Tell us everything.
She's back and better than ever. And we found a new mechanic who's nice and friendly, and it didn't charge us a lot. And
the best.
Yeah.
A unicorn.
Yeah, a unicorn, one might say.
A golden star in the
golden goose
crowd of
yes.
normies.
I'm so excited. So it ended great. It started not great. Because it was dead in my driveway, right? Blah, blah, blah. And then we were like, well, let's get it towed out of here and we'll get it towed fucking to the nearest place, whatever. We're trying this new place.
Right.
Tow truck driver guy heard our address and was like, are you fucking sure?
I'm not going to make it.
Yeah, he was like, some of the driveways up there are really steep. Is yours steep? And Brandon's like, no. And I was like, I don't know if you've been to our house before.
What is the definition? He's like, it's a 45-degree incline. Like, what do you mean steep?
It's 15%.
What's
that
the
is the
grade?
max.
You know.
I do know, because Brandon's truck tells us. And I was like, I wonder what it is on this hill.
It
It's
does?
15%.
That's so
Yeah.
convenient because when I was driving the RV cross country, it was like, this is a 15% grade, downshift or whatever. And the RV was like, rah, rah, rah. And I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know percentages
Yeah.
in driving.
Apparently 15% is my hill, which
Yeah.
we have decided is probably the max that they're allowed, because it doesn't go over that. But
Yeah.
it, like, gets to it and it stays at it.
See.
But so tow truck driver guy was like, all right, if you say so. And then he gets up there and takes one look at our driveway and he's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, like this is
Like,
a steep driveway.
What do you fucking mean? And
Yeah.
Brandon's like, no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And then it wasn't fine. He wasn't fine. He didn't do it. And so then
and now this motherfucker knows your address.
and now this motherfucker knows our address. And that Brandon is just a liar.
A liar fucking lives there.
A fucking liar lives there. And the guy was like, are you sure it doesn't just need a jump? And we're like, no, because we just replaced the battery not that long ago. Like, it's definitely not that. But you can try.
Definitely not that.
Like, whatever, I guess, try. And then he did. And so we drove it to...
This is my favorite part. Is that he jumped it and it worked.
He
and
jumped
it was
it.
just your battery that whole time.
Turns out, who knew, you know?
I can't believe you didn't even try. Like, I
we didn't
never
even try.
asked.
We didn't
because
even try.
But you also said,
But
like,
we had-
the radio worked or something. Like, what weren't you saying?
Because it would turn on and it would turn on immediately, but it like it wasn't turning over or anything. It would like click once. And so I'm like, okay, from everything that I Googled and every past knowledge that I have, which is literally just me sitting in on an auto shop
Yeah.
in high school, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, it's the starter or the ignition, something, right? Like, it's not the battery though, because we just replaced the battery. Turns out we didn't replace the battery.
It's the battery.
That more recently, it was like 3 years, which turns out is about their lifespan. So,
Which is dumb.
fucking stupid.
3 years on a battery?
Yeah.
Homie, I thought those
Yeah.
lasted like 9.
The guy said, nope, they're rated for 36 months, and at 38 months, guaranteed you're going to have problems. And I was like, cool.
Oh.
But anyway, David, David, he helped me out, and he didn't charge that much, and he was really nice, and he got it. He put the battery in for free, which fucking thanks, dude. He's already in there doing other shit. Also, it was the O2 sensor, so now it actually runs well. Like,
Yes.
the O2 sensor was the thing that was all fucked up and causing all of the problems, and potentially
Which is
draining
so
the
weird that
battery.
a sensor could cause problems. You think it just wouldn't be sensing. Well, maybe that's the
Well,
problem.
it was that. It was that it
Not
wasn't
sensing the
sensing
problem.
how much oxygen it was getting, so it like didn't know how much fuel to put or something. So then that's why it was like bum bum bum, like fucking jerky when I would drive or some shit.
Like,
I
ain't
don't
no
know.
fuel in here.
Unicorns in the tailpipes.
Right.
Either way,
Thank God you got rid of those.
got them all cleared out. Got the
Exterminator.
exterminator in there, and now she runs like a dream, and I'm so happy.
What a beautiful feeling.
Yeah.
We're back in business.
Back in business,
Because,
baby.
girl, it was like, you know what? I'm just not supposed to have a Jeep.
I literally was there. I was like in tears. Like, I guess this just isn't my life anymore.
And it was just a battery.
And
And,
it was-
an O2 sensor.
It was just a couple of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I've just replaced the battery.
Yeah. You got another 3
Mark
years.
it.
3
So,
years.
in about 3 years.
Yeah.
We'll
It's
see.
July.
Yeah. Okay, I'll remember that.
July of 29, right? Is when we should be questioning things.
That's when I'll start looking at it. So, if you guys can help me remember.
If we're still around here, somebody be like, hey, how's that Jeep battery doing?
Is it the first one or the second one? Which I've heard that they have two. And the guy was like, nope, only one. And I was like, maybe he doesn't know what he's talking about. Or maybe I Googled wrong. I don't know.
I still don't believe him. I believe you over him. I don't know what that says about me.
I don't either, but he fixed it, and I didn't. So
there we are. You didn't even try to jump it, though, which is my favorite, because that's like the equivalent to turning it on and turning it off.
Right.
Like turning it off, turning it on again.
Which also, to be fair, like a month before that, Brandon's truck wasn't working, and we jumped it with my Jeep. And I'm like, that's a normal thing in our house. We know how to do it.
It's a thing that has been done.
Done it in our driveway multiple times. Nope, didn't even. I was just like, couldn't be that, because we've already replaced that.
Hilarious. But also, what a great day for that guy, because if it didn't start, he was going to have to try.
He was going to have to, I don't know, go get a different tow truck.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's crazy.
You want to hear about someone else's misfortunes?
Yes, I do.
Today, here on episode 392.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you about Marty Tankleff. Okay?
All right.
Now, first, we'll start with Seymour Tankleff.
Love the names. Marty and Seymour.
Marty and Seymour.
This seems like we're going to fucking SeaWorld and watching the otter show.
It does.
The Sea Lion and Otter Show.
Oh, I think one of them's named Seymour.
It is.
How cute.
I think it's the otter. Or maybe it's the sea lion.
I feel like it's got to be the sea lion. The guy with the mustache, Like the...
I know, but I just feel like they're always like, Seymour.
That's fair.
And that's the silly otter.
Yeah, he's a silly little otter. Well, anyway, Seymour Tankleff, he was not an otter or a sea lion. He owned an insurance business in New York.
All right. Suspicious.
Got my eye on you, Seymour.
You have my attention already.
Mm-hmm. And he fell in love with his secretary, Arlene.
Scandalous.
It may have been a scandal because I believe that he was married at the time. But
sounds just like an insurer in New York.
Mm-hmm. But he got that taken care of real quick. And so he went on to marry his secretary, Arlene. I don't know what year that was. But now we have Seymour and Arlene. They are married, okay?
Right.
They were unable to have children.
Aw.
Mm-hmm. So they decided to adopt.
Mm-hmm.
And Marty was born on August 29th, 1971, making him a Virgo.
What a great sign.
Analytical, practical, organized, strong sense of duty,
It kind of tracks, right?
It feels like it.
The organized...
Could be.
Yeah.
Could
Very
be.
good. When I am organized, you better watch out.
On it. Yeah.
Better watch out. I will OCD your ass.
Mm-hmm. Be
like,
so organized.
The fucking cheese goes on the left.
Better move out of the way.
Yeah.
Marty's biological mom, at the time that he was born, was going through a divorce, and so she decided to give her baby up for adoption.
Oh, wild.
And that is why...
What a wild time to get a divorce.
Right.
Probably happens a lot.
Probably. Yeah, you might start showing true colors, and you're like, actually, this is not going to go well.
Not how I want to raise a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, so she decided to give Marty up for adoption, and that's how Marty was placed with Seymour and Arlene. Okay. So now he is Marty Tankleff.
All right.
They were absolutely thrilled to have Marty, right?
Aww.
They had this new baby. They considered him a gift from God. And they lived in Belle Harbor, New York.
Sounds fancy.
It's so fancy. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's like...
Probably. We're not fancy enough.
It's the fancy part. I guess it's the North Shore of Long Island.
Okay.
And a very wealthy neighborhood, and they had waterfront property.
Isn't that where all of, like, the like, mobster shit happened? Like, I watched a lot of Boardwalk Empire. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yes.
Wasn't that the North Shore?
Yes.
All right.
So, this story may or may not, I don't know, allegedly have mob ties.
Okay, Marty.
Okay, Marty.
Let's hear about it.
We'll see. Seymour. What are you up to? You know what I mean?
Arlene.
Mm-hmm.
Who's flushing the cocaine down the toilet now, bitch?
Yeah, don't forget about her. So, big money, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, fucking waterfront property on Long Island.
God damn.
These guys are doing great.
Sure, the mob.
You look at the pictures and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow.
Like, the president lives there, right? Like,
right.
the current one, not the past ones.
I see.
So, Seymour had originally come from the insurance world, right? Mm-hmm. But he wanted to branch out and invest in a business. He has a lot of money now, and he's like, I'd rather let somebody else do the work and just kind of, invest in businesses, whatever.
Right.
And so he partnered up with a man named Jerry Stewerman.
Okay, what's up with Jerry?
Jerry had come from a family of bagel makers.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. His father came from Austria and opened a bagel shop, and Jerry carried on the trade and started a whole chain of bagel shops, right?
Oh, okay.
And so together, Seymour and Jerry owned a few bagel shops around New York.
Is this like how the Einstein brothers were born?
Probably. Now, Jerry was a nice guy. He could make a mean bagel, right? But he also had a gambling problem.
Sure. This really just sounds like Boardwalk Empire.
It might be based on it.
Okay.
So he had accrued gambling debts at casinos, including Harrah's Marina and Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
Mm-hmm. Now, Seymour, I don't know if he knew about Jerry's gambling problem,
Okay.
right?
And all his debts.
Mm-hmm. But
You probably wouldn't go into business with someone like that if you're dumb.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But he did have a lot of money, right? And
Sure.
so he was like,
I just need him to make the bagels.
Well, he needs to make the bagels, but he also started giving out loans to Jerry.
Ooh.
Under the guise of like, Jerry's just going to put a second story on his fucking waterfront property, right?
Sure.
Like stuff like that, like construction loans or whatever. But
Okay.
either way, Seymour is loaning Jerry money.
Okay.
They were high interest rate loans, and he knew Jerry was good for it through the bagel shops, right? Like, we'll get it back anyway, right?
Wait, was Seymour giving him the money and then being like, you're going to pay it back at a high interest rate?
Yeah.
Or like, did he get the loan from the bank and then gave it?
No.
Okay.
Seymour was loaning Jerry his own money, but
At a high
at
interest.
like 35%.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That seems like a great idea.
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
Dripping.
Yeah. Maybe
Right.
don't do that with your business partners.
Right.
And or friends or family.
Right.
But either way,
Okay.
sure, you know.
Okay.
He believed in him, right?
Yeah.
He believed in the cause. He believed in the bagel business. After a while, by 1988, Seymour had loaned Jerry over $500,000.
Holy shit.
Holy fucking
In the
shit.
88s, you said?
In the 88s.
My God.
Yeah. So
At
half
$35%?
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
So he's expected to make a lot back on this, right?
Yeah. I love that you got a new second story,
Mhm.
bud.
Do you need anything else?
Yeah. Can't wait to get that money back.
Mm-hmm.
Also doesn't seem like a sound investment, though, because of all the reasons we just named off.
Yeah, like the gambling and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Turns out.
Wasn't a great one? Yeah.
So, yeah, by 1988, Jerry owed Seymour over $500,000, and he was no longer making payments
Ooh, not a good look.
on that loan. Mm-hmm. So the two men started fighting kind of for control of the bagel stores. And they're still friendly and, cordial with each other and everything, but there's tension now, right?
Right.
Obviously.
Right.
$500,000 of tension.
Real thick in the air.
Real thick in the air. And Seymour was obviously pretty pissed about it, not getting paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was open about that to Arlene and Marty.
Okay.
Like, he would talk about it to his family,
Wow.
right? And Marty is also 17 years old. Seymour's trying to bring him into the bagel business or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like, learn the ropes, learn how we're doing things. So Marty knew that Jerry owed Seymour money.
Okay.
A lot of money. And Seymour finally decided that he was going to confront Jerry and ask for a payment of $50,000.
Oh, that seems
Okay.
reasonable.
I mean, for
10%.
a first payment, yeah. But Arlene was afraid because I guess the last time that Seymour had asked Jerry to pay him, Jerry had grabbed him and pulled him across the counter and
Ooh.
said, "I'll cut your throat."
So he's a little aggressive.
So he might be a little aggressive. He was also described as a, older gentleman with all of the rings, like the pinky
Right.
rings.
Sounds
kind of
mobby.
Sounds kind of mobby.
Not to put a stereotype or
who's
anything.
to say,
Right.
Some people just love their pinky rings.
Yeah.
So Arlene is stressed that Seymour is going to ask Jerry for this money, right? Because
She's like, you're about to get your ass kicked.
yeah,
10%?
he seemed a little aggressive back there. Like, are we sure we don't want to get cops involved or something? I don't know.
Right.
And Arlene had talked to her sister about the event.
Okay.
I'm unclear if she witnessed it or if she was just told about it by Seymour or whatever,
Okay.
right?
So we have accounts of aggression.
Of an aggression, yeah. But she was afraid of how Jerry was going to react this time.
Right.
And then on September 6th, 1988, Seymour had his weekly Tuesday night poker game at his house.
Ooh, fun.
Mm-hmm, very fun. And Jerry was there, along with the motherfucking mayor of Belterre or whatever.
See?
Mhm.
That's weird.
Mhm.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. Vincent Bouvet.
Bouvet.
Don't know how you say it, but he was the goddamn mayor, right?
All right.
And an orthopedic surgeon or some bullshit.
Of course.
Which is just a rich dude, so
Yeah.
also probably a very nice guy.
Let me see your bones.
Yeah.
I know what to do with those.
Either way, the high society in this high society place, right?
Right.
I guess it was a normal evening with Jerry and Seymour being cordial but cold to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Yeah, and they're gambling. Like, what?
right?
I'd be like, homie, just give me the money. House
man.
fee, 50,
Yeah.
50 grand.
Like, you can hang out, but just put your money in my pot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at the end of the night, Jerry was the last to leave, according to the other players, right?
Okay.
I believe it was about 3 a.m. on September 7th.
God damn.
Yeah. Late night for these old dudes,
3
right?
a.m. Yeah. Get out. I got church in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever you're doing
I mean, it's
on
a
the boardwalk.
Tuesday.
Empire.
And actually,
Wednesday is youth night, okay?
the very next day was Marty's first day at senior high school.
Oh.
His first day in high school as a senior. I don't know
Oh,
what's
that's a fun fact.
Yeah, it is a fun fact. So, at about 6 a.m., Marty's waking up for his very first day at senior year, right?
Right.
And he walks out to his house, and it was very quiet.
Uh-oh.
He didn't hear, you
Well,
know, his
Dad was up till
parents.
3, so.
I mean, right. Like, maybe he's still asleep or whatever, but, like, Arlene, she's not awake for him on his
Where
very
are
first day
my
at senior
eggs?
year. Yeah, something. I
Take
know.
my picture by the door, bitch.
Right? I need
my
my
new
chalkboard
backpack.
with what I want to be when I grow up.
Right.
A Bagel Baron. That's what he wrote on it every year.
I bet. And his dad was proud every year. We need to recreate that moment.
Exactly.
Where was Arlene?
Well, so Marty went looking through the house, and he went to his parents' bedroom, and he found his mom dead in a pool of blood on the floor.
No! He asked for the 50 grand, didn't he?
Well, we're about to find out.
Oh, shit.
So Marty was like, holy fucking shit, or whatever.
Where's
right?
Dad?
Where's Dad? So he goes looking for his dad. He found him in his office, in his chair, in terrible condition,
Oh.
but still breathing.
Okay.
So Marty calls 911, and they talk him through giving his dad CPR.
He
And
needed CPR?
We needed a lot.
Oh, that's scary.
He needed a lot. Marty was giving his dad CPR. He was like, fucking round this bitch up. Let's get to the hospital, right?
Yeah.
And when the police finally get to the scene, they immediately bring Seymour to the hospital to do emergency surgery.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Marty...
Do we know what he needed surgery on?
I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Marty was covered in blood and taken to the police station to answer questions, right?
Oh,
'Cause,
God,
like,
yeah. Because he was helping his dad.
You were home
Yeah.
through all of this. What'd you see? What'd you hear?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
anything. So he told them about the poker game and who was there. He said that he went to bed before it was over, though, right?
Yeah.
And he told them that he was asleep and had woken up to find his parents in this state.
Yeah.
He also told them about Jerry, his dad's business partner,
Right.
who owed his dad over $500,000.
Sure.
Right?
We got a motive.
And potentially, they were kind of arguing, bickering. It wasn't a good relationship at this point, right?
Right.
Their relationship was failing, and Marty is like, hey, Exhibit A,
I have a
B,
motive.
and C, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here,
Let's
look at this
go
guy.
talk to Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Let's smooth this all over.
So police took all that into account, but they didn't believe his story that he was asleep the whole time. And they thought there was no way that someone could sleep through something so brutal, which I will tell you about
Okay.
right now.
I can't wait.
Super! An autopsy revealed that Arlene had been bashed in the head with a small, blunt object
Oh, no.
multiple times. She suffered 5 depressed skull fractures.
Oh, gross.
She had defensive wounds on her arms. The blood pattern found around her suggested that she was still alive after that and moving around.
Oh, my God. That's so sad.
And it wasn't until minutes later that she was attacked again, and this time with a short knife that left abrasions on the sides of the stab wounds, suggesting a hilt or a protrusion of some kind on the knife.
Okay.
And she was stabbed in the neck and the back.
That's so aggressive.
So fucking aggressive.
Ugh. I hate it. I don't like it when they're like, oh, you could see it had a hilt because it left fucking scrapes because they
Yeah.
stabbed her so fucking hard.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So Seymour had suffered much of the same thing, right? Blunt
Yeah.
force trauma to the head with multiple depressed skull fractures
Ugh.
and one unusually deep and extensive neck wound.
Okay.
But he had survived the initial attack and had been taken to the hospital for emergency surgery on all of it.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
oh my God.
Stop the bleeding.
I can't imagine being a doctor and being like, how are we going to undo? Like, I need to pop the dent out of this one.
Right.
Where's the Bondo? Like, what do you do?
Like, get
That's
the fucking
crazy.
plunger. That's fucking wild.
Ugh.
And it's just everywhere. Like, it's
Yeah.
his whole head and neck situation. It's
Yeah.
everywhere. I don't know. Okay, so
It's all the important bits.
all of the important bits.
Oh, I hate it.
Now back to Marty, who's being questioned by the police, right?
Covered in blood.
Covered in blood. We have Detective McCready, to
Yep.
be precise, is the guy who is
Sergeant O'Leary.
interviewing him. Sergeant O'Leary. No, Detective McCready.
Was walking the beat.
Yeah.
At night, he becomes a bartender.
At night, he was actually a contractor.
Oh!
Tell you about that later.
Okay,
But
can't wait to hear.
during the day, he is Detective McCready, right?
Okay.
And Marty was 17 years old at the time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he had just witnessed, I don't know, the most horrific thing anyone would ever see at
Yeah.
17 years old. He had already been questioned for hours at this point and didn't know if his dad was ever going to wake up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So McCready is questioning him, and then he's like, hey, I got to step out real quick. And when
I gotta
McCready
take this consulting call.
and when McCready comes back in, he tells Marty that his dad woke up.
What?
His dad woke up and pointed the finger at you, said that you are the one who attacked him.
That's a setup. That's a setup by Sergeant McCready.
Well,
Detective McCready.
fucking Detective McCready here that is fucked up. It's legal
Yeah.
because you caught on pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But
He's like, I don't know who fucking did this, and I think it was him.
Marty's dad did not wake up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he did not wake up. He did not point
I'd
the
be
finger
like, can
at
I go
Marty
talk to him?
or
We'll
anything.
finish this later.
Right? Like, can I get on the phone with him then? Because
Yeah.
what do you fucking mean?
Yeah.
He's awake. He's alive. He's talking.
delusional then because he's been smacked in the head so many times. His fucking skull is depressed.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe we should question what comes out of his mouth if he's saying that shit.
but Marty was 17 years old at the
Sure.
time and had just gone through some fucking traumatic event.
How sad.
And so he reportedly became like ultra confused more than anything because his dad's allegedly pointing
He's
the finger at him.
What?
hmm
He would never.
He said, "Could I have blacked out?"
Oh, how sad.
He said, "Could I have done it and not remembered?"
Oh my God, that's so heartbreaking. This guy's a dick.
Oh my God! At one
Yeah.
point, he asked, "Like, am I possessed?"
Oh,
And the
that's so sad.
detectives, the
He's
other
like, I'm not
detectives-
sore. I feel like
Right.
I'd be sore from that.
Or tired?
Yeah.
Like, I was just fucking ready
Like,
for
my
my first day at
shoulders
school.
are good.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
that's crazy.
And so he was asking, like, I don't know, could I have blacked out, whatever. And the detectives were like, yeah, that's probably what happened. That's probably exactly what
Oh,
happened.
they were walking him right into it.
hmm They encouraged him to confess. And McCready wrote out a confession for Marty, right?
Oh,
like,
my
McCready wrote it
God.
out.
Sign this.
But Marty didn't sign it. And in fact, the very next day, he recanted that confession, stating that it was not true.
Yeah, like he got home and got some sleep.
He went home, got some sleep, probably got a fucking lawyer or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
you know? And like I said, turns out McCready had lied, right? Marty's dad never woke up. Seymour never woke up from that. And in fact, he died weeks later in the hospital.
Oh, well, I mean, goddamn, it sounds kind of like neck injury and shit. Like, fuck.
Yeah,
That's so sad.
yeah. But,
I was just about to say, like, we should have just let him go, but also you never know. I would have been like, try everything. you
right,
know?
yeah. I mean, if there's a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a dick move for McCready to lie to Marty in that circumstance, but it's also not illegal.
Yeah.
So take that for what you will.
Right.
But this,
Which we should question the laws if we want truth and justice, but
Mhm.
I digress.
But sure, yeah, it's worked so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So the confession had already been written or whatever, though, so to say, right?
Right,
Like, they're
right.
like, well, he already
Here
told
it
us
is.
this is what it said. Even though Marty didn't sign it, they were still going to charge 17-year-old Marty with the murder of his parents, Arlene and Seymour.
I hope that they have terrible evidence and a good jury.
They had absolutely no physical evidence linking him to the crime, only this one, like, half-assed confession that seemed kind of coerced
Sure.
or, led about in a certain way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the prosecution claimed that the murder weapons were a knife that was found in the kitchen beside a watermelon, known as the watermelon knife,
Okay.
and a 10-pound or 5-pound, I don't remember, dumbbell found in Marty's room.
Oh my God, that's what the blunt object was?
Even though neither of these things had blood on them,
Oh.
And
They just found something. This is like the staircase all over again.
yeah, they're like, could have been this.
Yeah.
Yeah, coulda.
It's covered in cobwebs.
It hasn't been touched in years.
It doesn't
clearly.
have any blood. Yeah.
Right, yeah. And the autopsy specifically stated that the watermelon knife, was too long and didn't have the right hilt or whatever to create these kind of wounds.
Right.
Didn't
So,
fucking matter.
Easy to prove.
Mm-hmm. But the prosecution was like, nope, classic case of angry, entitled teenager who wants his parents' money.
I want to know who Jerry knows.
Well, I'll tell you who Jerry
Who
knows.
the fuck does Jerry know?
So the defense asked the lead detective, McCready, if he knew Jerry Stewerman before this case, right?
Oh, how convenient. I asked the question.
How convenient. Mm-hmm.
It's like we've been doing this for a million years.
I know. There's a fucking order to these things.
I know, right? Like, makes you think, like, oh.
Yeah. So the defense is like, hey, McCready, like, have you met this Jerry guy? Like, why didn't you ever look into him? Marty immediately pointed the finger at him.
Right,
You know,
right.
What happened there? And McCready was like, nope, never met him before. Don't know who he is.
Don't even know. How do you say his name?
Yeah. Who is that?
Jerry?
Never heard it. Gerard? Gross. And so he said no, right? And first time I've ever met him was this case.
Yeah.
And in
And we always trust a crooked detective who has a contractor job at night.
Yes, who's picking up side gigs.
Yeah, yeah. Because he's so good at detecting.
Mm-hmm. And in 1990, after a week of deliberation, a jury found Marty guilty.
What?
He was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences of 25 years to life.
Oh, my fucking peers scare me.
Yeah. Jury of whose peers? Because what the fuck?
One jury. I've been on one jury, and I was scared immediately.
Yeah. Like, oh,
These are my peers?
This is what we're working with?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, the estate of Seymour and Arlene went to Marty's cousin, and I believe Seymour had done everything on the up and up, so Jerry's debt rolled over as well. He was still going to have to pay the $500,000 to them now, right?
Yeah.
However, only a week after the murders, Jerry emptied his joint bank account with Seymour. Mm-hmm. He got a life insurance policy on himself and put it in his girlfriend's name, taught her how to fucking collect it and all of that, and then he went missing.
And he faked his own fucking death.
Then he faked his own fucking death.
This motherfucker.
Or
Classic.
at least,
Classic Jerry.
Classic Jerry. His family, quote unquote, reported him missing. But, like, nobody's looking for him because he's not being charged with any crimes or anything. So it's just like, hey, he just left. Okay?
The only people looking for money is Marty.
Right. Yeah. The only people that would be looking for him is Marty or Marty's estate or Seymour's estate.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But I don't think we're going to pursue that.
Right. Right. They're like, it's kind of like when you know it's
a lost
he's
cause.
just going to call bankruptcy and we're never going to see any money.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Or like, do you see what he did back there?
Right.
I'll settle
That's all
with
you
this
get.
extra $3 million that I just came into over nothing, right?
Yeah,
Like from the Seymour estate anyway.
Yeah.
So now Jerry went missing, allegedly. His family reported him missing.
Went looking, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Turns out he had just grown a beard, gotten a new hairpiece, and moved to San Diego, California.
Oh, that'll do it.
Mhm.
A beard in San Diego.
I mean, it's been seen before.
It works, yeah. Just saying.
It works.
It'll be hot.
It's hot right now. I think you're just worried because it's hot right now.
I think so.
I can't imagine ever having a beard right now.
There's no way. I would die.
So Jerry wouldn't be found for 4 years.
Oh.
And he would be found by none other than Marty's new defense team.
I'll love it.
Okay.
Also convenient for him to go to San Diego because you're so close to the Mexico border.
Fucking continue.
Yeah.
Like, if you're really going to fake your own death or whatever, like, I
Right.
don't understand.
I don't
You
either.
were so close.
Yeah, but
you were
like-
20 minutes away.
Maybe he was like, oh, it's San Diego, you
But
know?
it's so nice. And I just lost all that debt back there.
Yeah, I'm starting
And I could make a
anew.
mean fucking bagel.
Right?
This is how Einstein bagels came about.
Oh, shit.
So, as you can imagine, after the sentencing, Marty did all the appeals, right?
Right.
He was like, actually, I didn't do any of this. This has been a giant shit show. He got a new defense team. He hired a private investigator. And he buckled down in prison working on studying law.
Love it.
Okay? He was like,
This seems to be what innocent people do.
it turns out,
They're like, that didn't go so great for me back there.
holy shit, everyone's incompetent. My peers are incompetent. I'm going to figure this out myself.
If somebody is willing to learn law.
Yeah, that sounds hard.
Yeah,
But I guess you got nothing but time in prison, right?
that's true.
So,
And I guess you could want to learn law to figure out how to get your way out of something if you really did do something. But
That's
it seems
true,
to be
too.
a lot of the people who get exonerated later were studying law in prison.
yeah. So
I bet you they have a lot of textbooks available.
they all leave them for the next
Yeah.
guy, like highlighted already.
Yeah, like these are the ones you need to pay attention to.
Habeas corpus. So the private investigator that Marty hired was this guy named Jay Salpeter. Okay? And Jay was able to find out a bunch of stuff that the initial investigation missed.
Because they actually investigated.
Because he looked.
Yeah.
He opened his fucking
He
eyes
said, oh, look here.
and looked at stuff. The
I don't
first
think
thing-
those were the murder weapons.
Exhibit A is not these exhibits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing that he learned was about Jerry's gambling and his debt to Seymour. He learned that Jerry's son, Todd, was running cocaine out of the family bagel shop.
Oh, see? Mob.
Mob. And Todd,
Who had the guns?
he had actually been caught doing this years before because he sold to an undercover cop. Apparently, Todd told the guy, quote, just call here anytime you want more blow. My father owns the place, so it's cool.
Okay.
And the
sweet.
cop was like, come with me.
I'm going to need to talk to you.
Yeah. And so I guess
But first, give me the money or whatever.
the
exchange
blow.
has to happen.
Yeah.
The blow,
He-
the money, whatever.
had to go to court for that, but it sounds like he just got a slap on the wrist because then he's out, right?
Okay.
He's still out and around, but I don't know what he actually did get in regards to that charge.
Right.
Jay also learned that Todd was working his cocaine business with this guy named Joey Creedon,
Okay.
who some people knew as Joey Guns.
Ah, he had the guns.
As you do. Who has the guns? Joey Guns has the guns.
Hey, Joey!
Joey Guns, bring your guns. So Joey was like Todd's enforcer guy, right? If
Okay.
someone owed Todd money, Joey would get it.
Okay.
And
I'm
he-
sure Joey got a lot of blow.
Joey probably had unlimited blow, and
Yeah.
he was not afraid to do what he had to do to get the money, right?
Sure.
Including beating people or allegedly shooting people
Mm-hmm. Or
with his
stabbing.
guns. Maybe.
Uh-huh.
So then Jay, P.I.J.,
Uh-huh.
he looked at an affidavit that had been given to the defense in 1994,
Okay.
in which a girl named Carlene Kovacs said that she was hanging out with her boyfriend, John, I'm going to say this
Jacob
last name
Jingleheimer
wrong.
Smith?
No.
Okay.
Guaraccio, maybe?
Okay.
Or
Sounds Italian.
Guaraccio. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds more
But it starts with a G, and I'm pretty sure they do like G's, like Giuseppe, like
Giovanni.
Guaraccio. I don't know.
Gerasio.
I'm sorry.
I love it.
But her boyfriend's name is John. We'll go by first names, okay? And they went to his sister's house where some people were hanging out, and they smoked a joint. And then Carlene was talking to Joe. Oh, a.k.a. Joey Guns, right?
Okay.
And apparently Joey Guns was her boyfriend's dad.
Oh. So she's in the family, too.
I mean, she just came into the family.
I bet she gets so many bagels also.
And she's like
Or
us,
blow.
where they were like, you want to smoke a joint? And she was like, fuck yeah. Anyway, tell me what you do. Tell me about your business.
Yeah.
And so Joe started talking to her.
He's like, I beat the shit out of people who
Yeah.
don't pay for blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I fucking do a lot of shit, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
I will say at this point, it is possible that Joey is not John's father.
Oh, scandalous.
Okay, no, but that could just be my misinterpreting of this like article and everything. But there's a John, and then there's a Joseph, and Joseph's father is Joey.
Okay.
But it doesn't specifically say if John's dad is also Joey, but they have the same last name. They are brothers.
Oh.
So I'm guessing.
Well, that sounds right.
But they don't have the same last name as Joey. So who knows? You know,
Okay.
he could be a half brother. Either way.
They're all in the family,
They're
though.
in the family.
They all at least know each other and are
They're-
colluding together.
Yes, and they all
And it
kind of know
sounds
what's
like
going
they're
on.
related if they said brothers and have last names and all that
Well,
shit.
the John and Joseph have the same last name, but
But not the
dad Joey is
Right,
Creedon.
right.
Yeah. So either way, they all know what's going on, right? And so
Okay.
Carlene is at this party. She's talking to Joe. They're smoking a joint. Then whatever, right?
Mhm.
Joey Guns gets to talking about the Tankleffs, Arlene and Seymour.
Oh, I was like, what are those? Like
The tankless
lift?
water heaters.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
okay.
all the rage in New
Okay.
York.
So he starts talking about Seymour and Arlene.
Yes, he
Okay.
starts talking about Seymour and Arlene and how he had been at the Tankleff house with a Stewarman. That's what he said.
Oh.
Now,
okay.
if you were at the Tankleff house, everybody knows what happened there. It's a small fucking town, right?
They're saying they were there on that night.
On that night
Ooh.
with a Stewarman, right?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. He said that they were waiting in the bushes for some guys to finish their card game which
we know they were playing.
They were playing cards that night.
Poker.
Mm-hmm.
Bridge.
And
solitaire.
Whatever they were playing. Plinko. And Carlene was 100% certain that Joe had told her he was at the house when the Tankleffs were murdered. Okay?
Oh, okay. And PIJ is reading this in an affidavit past the fact.
Yes, past the fact.
I have some questions.
This is an affidavit that was written in 1994.
Okay.
Now, the murders happened in 88, so it did take her some... Well, I mean, they had to talk about it after the fact and everything.
Well, and trials take a while.
And trials take a while. So then she eventually came out. The defense got this information in 1994.
Okay.
They didn't do anything with it. So then PIJ was like, that's fucking suspicious, right?
Right. We have a lead.
Mm-hmm. And he
That's
started...
what we call it in the biz.
Private investigator
Since
Jay
I'm into investigating.
started privately investigating even further.
Yes. Thank God.
And he talked to Carlene's old boyfriend, John, who said that he wasn't really listening when they were having that conversation.
Sure.
But he assumed that his dad was telling his girlfriend about some robbery or drug deal that he had done. But, like, that's not that weird. He knew what his dad did, right?
And he wasn't really paying that attention. Sure. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like his dad was into some nefarious business, and maybe the girl's talking about it or whatever, and the kid's just like, Dad always gets the fucking attention from my girlfriends.
It
He's
also
always
sounds
going
like
on.
that is a convenient way to not have to recount the story.
And also there's
If
that.
it's your dad.
Probably, yeah. But he's like, I don't know, whatever.
Because I would remember every murder story my dad told me.
100%.
I'd be like, tell me more. And especially if I knew the people.
Right.
Like, oh, that's the guy we do business with for bagels. He's the rich man.
Bagel guy.
I would remember that story.
John also said that he and Carlene hadn't spoken since their breakup in 1991, right?
Oh, okay.
So this is like years later now. She's like, actually, I did talk to a fucking guy.
Yeah, I wonder why they broke up.
And he had some questions. So
They're like, Carlene talks. We got to get rid of her.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, let me tell you what I have heard.
I'll tell you everything.
They were hiding in the fucking bushes. And he was like, I don't remember that.
He's not that I remember. That was just Easter. That was
Yeah.
just a good day
Yeah.
that we shared with my family.
Right.
So now, Joseph Guaracio, brother to John,
Right.
fucking son to Joey, right?
Right.
He would later admit that he asked his dad if it was true that he had killed Seymour and Arlene, and Joey had told him, yes.
He admitted to it.
He admitted to it. Joseph said that his dad, Joey, seemed super serious when he
Asked.
told him yes. He said it was really scary, and that he went on to tell him in detail how he had...
Scary? This is what you do for a living. What are you talking about, scary?
Well, this is his son.
Oh, I thought this was the recount of what the dad told the son. Joey Gunn said, and Joey was like,
no,
it's
no, no,
really
no, no,
scary. I'm like, what?
No.
Little bitch?
No, Joseph said that the way that Joey responded was like frightening. Like he was dead serious that he had done this. It was like, ooh.
I see. Sorry, that was my misunderstanding.
So then Joey told Joseph how it all went down, right?
Okay.
Jerry and Todd were inside playing poker, finishing their game, and when they left, they signaled to Joey, who was waiting with his friends outside.
Mm-hmm.
A man named Glenn Harris was acting as the getaway driver that night.
Ooh, it's always a Glenn.
It's always a Glenn.
I bet he had two ends.
Though it did have two ends.
That motherfucker.
I guess Glenn's car was real shitty and would
The
stick
battery
out.
wouldn't start.
They got it replaced, though, by a really nice guy. No, but it was a shitty car, and they're in, like, a really wealthy neighborhood.
So you're standing out like a sore thumb.
Exactly. And Joey had tried to borrow a car from his friend's mom, but they wouldn't have it. So...
Yeah, smart mom.
Yeah, right?
Hard pass.
Mm-hmm. So Glenn was driving his vehicle, Joey was in the car, and then another man named Peter Kent was there.
Okay.
Peter was there to help with the murder.
Oh.
The act of murder itself.
And they're all hiding outside in the bushes waiting for the signal.
Yeah, they're in the car.
Oh, okay, but they're outside.
Yeah. Now, after they got the signal, Joey and Peter entered the house, and Joey choked Seymour with a bike chain and then hit him in the head with a .38 special and a metal pipe.
What's a .38 special?
A
Is that
gun.
like a kind of gun?
Yeah. And
It's like a special?
It's a super special gun.
Like, you can't just put any .38 fucking bullet in here.
It's probably,
Okay.
it's probably one of those, like, it's got a special ammo.
This one will fucking kill you right away.
Right,
But he hit him with
so-
it. He didn't shoot him.
No, he hit him with it. He didn't shoot
Yeah,
him.
fucking pistol whip his ass.
Yep, and a metal pipe. And then Peter allegedly stabbed Arlene.
Oh, shit. But what about Seymour had one to the neck, too?
Now, it's not exactly what the autopsy said, right?
Okay.
But he could have left out details or just not told his son every fucking gory thing.
Yeah,
right?
I guess. Or if he wasn't there for the stabbing of the neck or something, he might not know.
Potentially, yeah. Or just like, I don't know, I fucking choked him, hit him, and then we got out of there, you know? Like,
it was a scuffle.
Yeah, not like, and then he fell on the ground and I got on top of him, you know?
Yeah.
So, Joseph also said that his dad told him that he had paid a detective, McCready, $100,000 to keep his name out of the investigation.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's suspicious.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, which one paid?
Joey.
Joey Guns had $100,000 to pay the detective to keep his motherfucking name out his motherfucking mouth.
Mm-hmm. I wonder where he got that $100,000.
Oh!
So, then, P.I.J. goes and talks to Glenn Harris, the getaway driver, right?
Right.
Who was serving time at the time.
Say his name right.
Glenn.
Pronounce it correctly.
Sorry, you're right.
He was in prison, though.
He was in prison.
Okay.
Or at least in jail, right?
Okay.
He was in the system.
Incarcerated.
Yes, incarcerated. And when Jade called him to question him about the Tankleffs, Glenn was like, what took you so long?
Honestly.
Yeah.
I've been here the whole time.
Mm-hmm. And in February of 2002, he told investigator Jay that he had been the getaway driver for Joey and Peter and that he had been under the impression that it was just a robbery. But when they returned to the car after 10 to 30 minutes, weird time frame, but okay.
That it seems like I would know the difference.
Yeah, but it's also fucking 4 years later or some shit, right?
Yeah,
10,
I guess.
12 years later.
Yeah.
So 10 to 30 minutes, and then they were covered in blood and seemed jacked on adrenaline, right?
Sure.
It should be noted they also smoked crack before that.
Okay.
Like, before the murders.
Sure.
So, like, they were probably jacked on a few.
You're not doing that shit sober.
A few that, no, right?
Who's got the bath salts? I need to be able to rip off a human face.
Ugh. So then Glenn drove them to Peter's mom's house where Peter and Joey burned their clothes, right? Once they got back to the car.
Okay.
But then in July of 2002, which is just a couple months later, Glenn wrote to P.I.J. and told him that he had lied and made up the whole thing.
Sure, I'm sure somebody found him in prison.
Uh-oh, actually, fuck all that. I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even
get stitches.
have a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then he pulled the old switcheroo one last time, and in 2003, Glenn wrote an affidavit asserting that all that he had said had happened was true.
God damn it,
and
Glenn.
that was how it went down, right?
But then he just made himself not credible by switching it all up so much.
That's true, but
Well, we believe him.
since that last time, he has maintained that he wrote in the affidavit.
Okay.
Since then, okay.
Right.
So he had one moment of weakness, where they
Probably where
talked to
somebody
him.
showed up.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, fuck, they can get me here?
Mm-hmm. Now, Glenn also said that as he was driving away, he threw the metal pipe out the window.
Oh,
And
okay.
he was able to bring P.I.J.
Oh?
to this spot.
No way.
And once he got out of serving his own current jail time, of course, right?
And this is like 15 years later.
This happened in 88, and this is in 2003.
Okay.
Okay? And once they got there, after a couple hours of searching, they found the metal pipe hidden in a very woody area near the road.
That's fucking crazy.
Fucking wild. The homeowner was like, holy fucking shit. Like, nobody goes over there.
Yeah, it's been literally years.
Yeah, nobody maintains that area. Like, it's just, that's fucking wild. I didn't put it there. Don't know why it would be there.
Right.
And it's crazy that Glenn knew where it was,
Yeah,
right?
because he's telling the truth.
So they do DNA testing on the pipe, right?
Yeah.
But they couldn't find any biological material at all.
After fucking 15 years, turns out.
Yeah, it turns out after 15 years in the elements, biological material could
Breaks down.
deteriorate all the way. So it's not that weird that they didn't find anything on it.
It's
Yeah.
weird that they found it.
It's weird that it's pretty corroborating or whatever that they found it, right? So Jay was able to find some other guys who were also associated with Todd and Joey.
Okay.
One guy was named Joseph Graydon. Joseph said that months before the murders, Joey Guns had told him that someone in the bagel business wanted a partner killed.
Oh, well, I wonder who that could have been.
Who could it
The
have been?
one man who is known for making bagels.
Maybe the Bagel Baron.
Perhaps.
And that person would pay $25,000, but they wanted it to look like a robbery, right?
Oh, okay.
And Joseph Graydon, the new guy we're talking about, Joseph agreed to take out the fucking Bagel Baron with Joey, right?
There's so many Joes and Josephs.
It's their only names. They have 3 names.
Jesus.
Joe, Joseph, and John.
Joey.
Yeah. And so Joseph agreed to go run this hit with Joey, right?
Okay.
And they showed up to the bagel place on a Sunday to do the deed, and it was either closed or Seymour didn't show up. Either way, it didn't happen, right?
Oh, okay. So there was a precursor to this.
There was a pre-attempt. And then a week or so later, Joey asked Joseph to come with him again, but this time Joseph declined.
Oh.
Another man named...
Almost was an accessory to murder.
Almost. Close one back there.
Yeah.
However, now you can still buy bagels on the street.
Honestly.
And then another man named William Ram also claimed that Joey had asked him to, quote, rough up a business partner. And this was just the night before the murders.
Joey's just talking to anybody. Like,
Joey's just looking for a friend.
Yeah. Who wants to fuck some shit up with me? Who wants to kill some people?
Will accomplice with me.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't do this shit alone.
He must have really had a rep, you know?
I guess. A guy named Gaetano Foti claimed that after the murders, he was just chatting with Joey, and the murders were like big news in town, right?
Yeah, sure.
So they were talking about it, and Gaetano said something about, like, thinking Marty was innocent. Like, I don't think that kid did it.
Yeah, yeah.
And Joey said, he is innocent, because I did it.
Oh, shit!
And Gaetano sat on that forever, right?
Yeah. Thanks, guy.
There were also multiple witnesses who came forward and said that Detective McCready had lied on the stand, and he was actually super fucking chummy with Jerry even before the murders.
Right.
Which could possibly be a huge fucking reason why he was never investigated.
Conflict of interest.
Right. A big conflict of
Yeah,
interest.
especially when you get a $100,000 paycheck.
Right.
To not look over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a guy who owned a wholesale baking business who used to come to the bagel shop every morning, right?
Oh,
To
he's like, let me
drop
try the
stuff off.
bagels. Let me try the competition.
I think it was more like, here's some Danishes. You guys just
Okay.
make bagels. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a
yeah.
baker, right? You know,
Okay,
like that
yeah.
kind of thing. Or maybe it was like delivering the bread. There goes the baker with his bread like always. Seeing Detective McCready in the shop. Because he did every morning. He
Okay.
saw fucking McCready in there.
Just
with
chilling?
Jerry. Just chilling.
Eating his bagel.
I guess he wasn't there every morning.
Right, but he was a
But-
regular.
He was a regular. On multiple occasions, this baker guy would go to do the drop off and see McCready there, right?
Oh.
McCready also got chatty with this baker and told him that he was doing a project for Strathmore Bagels, which is the bagel company, right?
Okay.
And the project that he was doing is because he was a construction worker or contractor on the side, right? And so he's like
Ah, see?
building fucking cabinets or some bullshit for Jerry as well.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Did Seymour just pay for his own hit?
Probably.
That's crazy.
So, with all of this new evidence and the fact that Detective McCready had lied on the stand, Marty was able to get his appeal in 2007,
Good.
and they concluded that all of this information would have been super fucking relevant.
That would have been helpful to have back there.
And it probably would have changed the jury's decision.
Right.
So they vacated the conviction, and Marty was released from prison after almost 18 years.
Oh my God, that's wild.
And prosecutors decided that there was no longer enough evidence to convict Marty beyond a reasonable doubt, right?
Right.
So they dismissed the case against him, and they don't have sufficient evidence against anyone else to bring them to trial.
So there's just no one.
So the murders of Seymour and Arlene Tankleff remain unsolved.
What, we can't track those financials? Like, okay, you did a job for him as a contractor and you got $100,000.
Are these cabinets worth $100,000?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that seems suspicious.
I'm sure you could, but the fucking Suffolk County Police Department was like,
Couldn't.
not today.
Nope, we're just
That's-
not going to charge anyone. They
that's just
probably
out of our league.
probably were notified that it's in their best interest to let laying dogs lie. You know, like
I think it was
yeah.
a lot of that. Yep.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. So McCready retired from the Suffolk County Police Department, but he never admitted that he was wrong in charging Marty with the murders.
Wow.
He also still defends lying to Marty during his questioning about his dad waking up and naming him. He's like,
wow.
You're allowed to.
And we haven't shamed this man enough yet, huh?
We haven't shamed him at all.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
We need to bring back public shaming.
He was on, it was like an investigation discovery show, maybe 48 Hours. It wasn't 48 Hours.
Right.
Something, one of those shows,
like
though. And he's on there being like, it's legal, it's lawful, you're allowed to do it.
I hate him.
Yeah, gross, right?
Yeah.
So Jerry is allegedly still alive somewhere in Boca Raton, Florida. And he would likely be 86 by now.
Oh, God.
And that's it about that.
Wow. You want to know something?
Wait, last one.
Oh.
Then Marty went on to law school and he passed the New York bar in 2016. And he focuses on cases of wrongful conviction and criminal defense. So, like...
Oh, good.
There you go.
So he did something good with it to, like, help others.
Yeah.
Aw.
Isn't that fucking wild, though?
That is fucking wild.
And they stole 18 years from him. When he gave them the fucking murderer in the beginning.
That's crazy.
Or at least...
the biggest clue.
The lead to the...
Yeah, but when you're dealing with corrupt people, like, what you gonna do?
Potentially the mob
right
situations, because it sounds like they had a lot of protection type of guys there.
Yeah.
Like between Todd and Joey Guns, right? It's fucking wild.
It's everywhere.
It's so rampant. I don't know. Like, follow the money. How are... It's because
so,
the police are so corrupt in it. And
I know.
Involved in it.
I know. That's the problem. They get paid off. So, Seymour.
Yes.
He was only murdered because he was asking Jerry for money.
Yeah.
For his money back. That's the only reason they had the falling out. There was nothing else?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That's wild,
He loaned
Jerry.
him a bunch of money, and then he was like, yo, I want it back. And Jerry was like, I can't pay that.
Do you think Seymour knew that Jerry was dealing blow, and that's why he agreed to go in the bagel business with him?
I don't know.
See,
because Jerry, he knew that Todd was dealing blow out of the bagel business because he had been to court for it and everything, right? So I guess he never made him stop, though, right? But I think that when you're in
you probably took a cut.
Well, I think that when you're in those, like, kind of mob-controlled, or, like, they've decided that they want to use your business, I think it's hard to get out of.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So you let it happen.
Yeah, you let it happen. As
but
Jerry,
then it's such a weird jump for Seymour is what I'm thinking, right? Because what did he do before?
Insurance.
Yeah, insurance. And then it jumped to the bagel business.
He didn't even necessarily want to get into the bagel business. He was just looking for a business to invest in, which...
If you're dealing blow out the back and getting a profit off of it, that's a great one to invest in.
I mean,
I'm not trying to paint him in a bad light. I'm just saying it could
but
be.
you're not wrong. Yeah, because that bagel business is doing better than all these other bagel businesses somehow.
Weird. Really weird.
Yeah.
That one's a doozy. I have so many more questions, too. I feel like I need all the names, and I'm going to dig, and I'll get down to the bottom of
You could. You probably should have done this case. You could do the second half.
I love it.
Tell me who else they killed.
I know, right? I'm obsessed.
Yeah. Wild, isn't it?
That is wild. Jeez. Well, fuck. If you guys want to check out our social media, we're on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. Our handle is at ISGD Podcast. If you want to email us, you could do that at isgdpodcast@gmail.com, or you can snail mail us at
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
And if you could not have enough from just today's episode and you want to come support your two favorite podcast hosts, you should go join us on Patreon, because as little as $1 will get you access to an extra episode every month, as well as access to majority of the back episodes, as well as we have tiers. So if you want to, like, I want video or I want unedited audio, we got all that shit over there. And like I said, if I haven't mentioned it, you get to support your favorite podcast host. And we appreciate it, because then we can buy ice packs.
It's really hot in here.
To record these episodes.
Yeah, you can see me sweat my fucking tits off.
Exactly. It's
hot as
so
shit
fun.
in here.
It's great. And you can see my piggies. Anyway, we love you guys and thank you. Bye.
Bye.